Okay. Alright, y'all. It's your girl, Coteria. And welcome back to my channel, My Opinions Vlog. I'm with the shit this morning. I'm with the shits this morning. I'm going to talk some shit. Some people ain't going to like it. But I like to keep it a buck. How they said. I'm going to speak my truth and give my opinion, my biased opinion that many may not agree. But when you a blogger and you have a YouTube channel and social media channels and stuff, hey, it's freedom of speech. You say what you want. You know what I'm saying? I don't pander to anybody. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to agree. We can agree to disagree. You can dislike it and keep it moving. You can leave a negative comment. It really don't bother me. But what's been bothering me lately is when I've been on my social media platforms and a lot of this bullshit ass videos come up, you know what I'm saying, on my timeline. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I did when it first came out, over a decade ago. I did watch it with Jocelyn Hernandez, CVJ, Mimi, I think Fawcett, the original OGs, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta cast. But when I started seeing it was scripted and how they were sleeping with each other, I was just like, The ghetto ratchetness, quickly wore out. You know what I'm saying, for me. So I haven't watched it in so many years. Literally, it has been over, like, almost over a decade since I stopped watching it. So I see the highlights sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it'd be clickbait. I'll, give it a click and a view. So I see, in the recent months, you know what I'm saying, I don't know when Erica Dixon and Scrappy gotten back together, but I thought she was done with him. Now, y'all know Erica Dixon and Scrappy was high school sweethearts. They have a child, Imani, I think it's Imani. They had together, when she was younger. They was, together. They was dating, excuse me. I don't think they ever got married, but I believe they just was dating and engaged, you know what I'm saying, when they first joined the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta franchise. Then, I know Lil Scrappy always been a whore. You know what I'm saying? These young men, a lot of these rap artists, a lot of them are whores because, remember, they're rappers and everybody want a rapper, so they're gonna sleep around. It's part of their entourage. Come on now. So he cheated on Erica Dixon so many times, and then Bambi came along, and then he started sleeping with Bambi behind Erica Dixon back, and he ended up putting a ring on Bambi's finger, surprisingly. Now I'm finding out that Bambi is way older than what she, I guess, said when she first got on Love and Hip Hop. But that's neither here or there. I really don't care. A lot of people lie, you know what I'm saying, to paint a pretty image, or I guess to get where they're going. And she's still young. She's in her early 40s, so what? I don't see what's the problem if she took 3 or 4 years off. But however, and like I said, the whole point is that you still married her, you still knew. Like I said, let me tell y'all something. A lot of these people, when they get on these reality shows, they tell lies. A lot of them are compulsive liars. It's part of the storyline, so I'm not surprised. But anywho, so Erica Dixon moved on with another man, ended up having beautiful twin girls. So she has a total of 3 children. I think she has, is it 2 twin girls, or I believe it's 2 twin girls. So she has 3 girls. Erica, she moved on, you know what I'm saying? And she also quit Love and Hip Hop Atlanta some years ago. So I'm wondering, is she working on another storyline so she can join Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because maybe her revenue ain't really, going so great. I thought she was supposed to be an independent business owner, and I believe she was offering business classes. When I last looked up, she was doing good for herself. I'm not sure what type of business she was in, but she was doing her own thing. I guess the money and funds have dried up, so now she wants to get back on Love and Hip Hop. But it seemed like Scrappy, as he always do, he always doubling back around. Okay, pussy popping, doing gymnastics with all his exes. Now the Diamond girl, I forgot she was part of this early on group. There was a one-hit wonder. They only had 2 or 3 successful songs. That was a club banger, and then they flatline. Now that's why I say, so he was at the time in the height of his career, he was dealing with this female rapper that was part of the group. I can't think of the name. I'll put in the video. By the name of Diamond. Her stage name is Diamond. I don't know what her legal name is. He was messing with her early on. And then I guess now all of a sudden in a recent 2 years, she just pops up out of nowhere, and she goes online and she just, decided to talk about her on and off relationship with Scrappy. And all of a sudden, she just started blowing up because she just, she went after Bambi because, he was still married and still in a relationship with Bambi, even though they had, marital issues. But then she just, all of a sudden, the girl just came out the blue. Diamonds, we haven't heard from her over a decade either. She was never part of the Love and Hip Hop cast. She just went on social media, was coming after Bambi. It was like, your husband was sleeping with me, reaching out to me. Typical Scrappy. Also, let's not forget about Shay Johnson. Remember, Shay Johnson was on Flavor of Love. You know what I'm saying? That show, VH1. That's how she got her claim to fame. You know what I'm saying? She was a contestant recipient. You know what I'm saying? She lost. She didn't win, but she was part of, Flavor of Love. And then she jumped over here in Love and Hip Hop. She also was fooling with Scrappy. So Scrappy had a lot of other females on the show that he was fucking on and off. They was his jump offs. I'm not surprised. But what's so interesting to me is that how Erica Dixon, you was the very, very first. She was his high school sweetheart. You see his track record with women. A womanizer, manipulative, a user. Okay, like I said, also, like I said, he's a whore. You was doing so good in your own lane, Erica Dixon. It's really pitiful, and I'm pretty sure you're probably doing this for money. Most of the women on Love and Hip Hop doing it for money. And it is sad that they will sell a soul for a piece of coin, and there's so much money out here to be made. You got to sit up there and go back to has-been. The Scrappy Child ain't having hit since early 2000. And like I said, only reason why he's living is because off the little reality show. He ain't got nothing to give to the hip-hop community. I don't even think he's doing shows anymore. He's not doing anything. But just sitting up there being a whore and going back and forth with all his exes. He's a narcissist to the 10th power. He gets off, you know what I'm saying, to stroke his ego, dealing with all his exes, and they got a whole cesspool of fuck shit. He having a whole freak off with all his exes. And they so dumb, Tweedledee, Tweedle, dumb, dumb, dumb. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, wake up. I don't care how handsome, how cute Scrappy is. This man ain't shit. He ain't got shit going on. I don't think little Scrappy is even worth $300K. He got all these goddamn baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? All these goddamn children. And y'all going back to a motherfucking husband. A whore at that. I am just so disappointed in Erica Dixon because I swore she said she was done with him. And she moved on, and then now we see you back in little Scrappy dynamic. You back inside the mess, and also Diamond. Every time I look up, she supposed to be messing with this other. That's why I say like this. Let me tell y'all something. Love and Hip Hop is just as worse as the Bad Girls Club or the Bad Girls Club East, South, West. It's all the same. It's just that it's not much fighting in the Love and Hip Hop franchise like they used to fight a lot early on, but I guess lawsuits and stuff, so they kind of keep the fighting at the minimum. And that's the only thing the Bad Girls Club is known for, is just fighting each other. They literally get off fighting each other, and that's it. But these two reality shows, they need to be scrapped. They need to get off of TV, because this shit, like this whole dynamic, it gets tiring. It gets tiring. Is that all life? That's all y'all life is worth and about, is just sleeping around with men's and starting drama and lying and backdooring each other. This is crazy. Is this what life become? It's not more than life. Y'all don't want to move around. And these are very, very attractive young women who can get other men, but they decide to deal with motherfucking deadbeat, like I said, broke ass, no career having ass, Scrappy. Little Scrappy. I just don't understand it. And then, like I said, his delusional ass goddamn mother, Mama D, I'm sick of her ass. I'm like, didn't she have some dick in her life? What happened to that old man she was dealing with? Did he move on? I don't know if he passed. I'm not trying to be funny. But did that old man, that Mama D, she was so entwined to, you know what I'm saying? Like she was spinning in his cobweb. What happened to that older gentleman? You know what I'm saying? It's like Mama D, and I know she just carry on because of course, she needs to make her own bag. She needs to stay relevant. I don't know why she don't go back to what she used to do. Being a madam in a whorehouse. Because they say, she was like running a brothel, basically. And like I said, she was a woman pimp, basically. But people call them madams. She was in charge of the whorehouse. And she would check bitches, put them in their place, stump them down when they didn't do what they, do and stuff like that. She need to go back to that. She need to get her some business. Let alone find her a man that's going to deal with her goddamn whining, problematic ass. And I think, like I said, of course you love your child, but we all know Mama D do the extra because, you know what I'm saying, she got a camera in her face. But nobody ain't checking for Mama D. This woman about, what, 60 years old? Mama D got to be in her early 60s. And it's like, ma'am, you a grandmother. You supposed to be out here setting an example, you know what I'm saying, for your young grandchildren. And the oldest one is, what, 18 and 19. You around here arguing with his baby mama's ex-wife. And then when I seen a little highlight yesterday, you know how she was sitting up there, and I know her and Bambi, of course, they go back and forth for a storyline, but it's really something when you literally claim death on this girl mother. It's one thing to call her mama fat and unattractive, blase, but to say that this woman, you know, you wish her mother died and do a fake obituary of her mother is really low. It's really low. Now, I understand they argue. It's normal to argue. It's normal to go back and forth. But to do some shit like that, like I said, baby mama have nothing to do with love and hip-hop franchise. Keep it on baby. You can say, like I said, her nostrils just as wide as a bullet. Okay, you can say she like a camel. Okay, that's fine. But involve that girl mother and wish death on her and all that. Come on, Mama D. Because, baby, you like you about 1 foot in the grave as well. 2 inches from falling in the goddamn grave. Your damn self. And all the cosmetic you get done and stuff does not make you look younger. Because Mama D, honestly to me, she has a very strong, hard face, if you know what I'm talking about. She look like she's somebody who should be, you know what I'm saying, empowered. She got that really, 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 like, stern, you know, stern, strong personality about her. If you understand what I'm saying. No, she doesn't like a man, but she got this little unit. This serious-ass unit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That kind of, like, makes her a little bit less feminist to me. That's why she was a madam. She got that stance like a man. You know what I'm saying? That personality like a man. Always in her son. Now, mind you, Mama D have other children. I think she has another son. Go run after him and go see what he got going on in his life. Go see if he got baby mama problems or girlfriend. But why is always little Scrappy? Little Scrappy ain't no little boy. He's an overly grown-ass man. He can make his own choices. You know your son is a whore. He get it from his mama. Like he said, you taught him well. You had your son out down in the whorehouse. Training and have him watching and see how, you know what I'm saying, how to mistreat a woman. How to demean a mama. You told him that, Mama D. Because you was around here beating bitches down. Over there in Atlanta, Georgia. But his goddamn mother, something else, she get on my goddamn nerve. And I see the little episode where it look like Bambi want to slap the shit out of her ass. Like, you know, and I know, let me tell y'all something. No, you should never hit a person that's older than you, elder, a adult. You never supposed to and stuff. And I know, like, this stuff, they can get really wrapped up into this reality TV and stuff. But I can see why a person push you there or take you there that you want to physically put hands on somebody's mother. Because remember, she provoked Sukihana. And Sukihana clapped back at her ass and put her in her place. You around here trying to call me a whore, and I'm discussing, bitch. You the one who basically you was mentoring the whorehouse. You was training these whores. So how you calling me a whore when you was a whore your goddamn self? You was in a whore line at one point. You know what I'm saying? So Sukihana had to give his Mama D a reality check, and I just feel like she's jealous because she's getting older. She's not younger no more. She don't got that young stamina. She don't got that young, you know, look to her. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she's a woman, but her personality is like hard like a man. She's always into somebody's business. Always trying to, you know what I'm saying, put people in their place like if she's somebody mad or somebody's mother. But like I said, to Diamond, Erica, Dixon, and Bambi, leave Scrappy alone. Now, Bambi, you have smaller children, so you got to deal with little Scrappy. We understand that. Erica Dixon, y'all daughter is grown. She's older. But like I said, I feel like you trying to get a storyline as to why you dealing with hoish ass, you know what I'm saying, little Scrappy, and it's pathetic on your end. Because I thought that you was the one that got away, and you was going to keep getting away and keep running away from his goddamn ass. But it seemed like you've been waiting for his marriage to fail so you can get back with Scrappy. You hoes are delusional, and y'all come off as fucking slow, retarded, and that really do get under my skin. And I understand, you know, I feel like this is kind of made up just for a storyline, but like I said, this is y'all image as women. Y'all got daughters. Y'all got children. It's so many ways to make money out here. But to kind of be sleeping with the same men, are you serious? Y'all ain't scared of STDs? And I know y'all ain't using no John, no condom. I'm pretty sure y'all not. Every time Diamond get a little TV time, she always got to, you know, remind us what men do is sex you and eat the puss and eat the groceries. Okay, that's part of being sexually pleased and pleasured. Who cares? Like, the Diamond girl, she is so boring to me. Like, girl, why did Love and Hip Hop give you a contract? You ain't got no music going on. Ain't you another one that's a has-been, just like Lil Scrappy. Ain't nothing going on with you. I wish you would move on and find you some business. Like, I just, oh God, like I said, I can't get into this, y'all. But that's all I got to say. All right, I'll catch y'all later.